Alright guys, we're out here. I think this is day 44 of throwing every single day for a year. And I just wanted to make a video of me getting here, unloading my tools, and just throwing. No cuts. And we're gonna see if that catches any traction. We'll see. So I'm gonna open up my box here. What do we got to play with? We got a few tools to play with. The collection is growing. Definitely going to be throwing this Glock 78. Alright, well, let's throw the new stuff. How about that? We're going to throw the Thunders. We're not going to chunk them today. Throwing the Thunders and the, still learning how to get this thing out of the holster good. Glock 7, no, not Glock 78, Glock 81. Glock 81 has these ridges on the back. I wish it didn't have that, but that's all Amazon has. Other than that, you're going to go on eBay to get the 78. That's what I found. Probably get it eventually, but you got the Thunders. If you're on the internet, oh man, good way to start. If you're on the internet looking at these JXE JXOs, I would say just go ahead and get them. Just go ahead and get them. And this Glock 78, I would go ahead and get that too. For 35 bucks, the Glock 78 is just, and he quit saying 78. Glock 81, or the 78, or the 78. I do my fair bit of picking up knives, guys. I do my fair bit of that. There might be some cuts in this video, we'll see. But we're gonna do the JXE JXO Thunders. Still figuring out these knives. I just got them yesterday. JXE JXO was kind enough to send them to me now. Don't be thinking that's why I'm saying they're good. They're good because they're good. Back in the day, I don't know, 3 years ago, you couldn't find knives this cheap. Rejected my own blade. Back in the day, you couldn't get these blades for, you'd have to spend hundreds of dollars. Whoa. You'd have to spend hundreds of dollars to get a set this thick and good. Like, trust me, back in the day, there wasn't really anything on Amazon that was good. And I got into the whole throwing thing with my first set of knives 3 years ago. Let me show you these things. They're painted orange. He didn't paint these. I did the crappy paint job. But the Bo McNeese throwing knives. Now he's on eBay and Facebook. He's a handmade maker. These are sweet, and I do love throwing these. But, well, actually, for the price, these right here, I think he charged me 60, 70 bucks, maybe 80 bucks, under 100, and I got them, and back in the day, getting a set of knives like this, under 100 bucks, like pretty good quality, you were looking, other than him, I found him on Facebook. Whoa. I haven't thrown those in a while. I hit him up on Facebook. I got into a knife throwing group. So get into the knife throwing groups. That's a good place to find handmade good deals. But everything else online was like the Ace Jets. And the Ace Jets, just look them up. They're expensive. Now, if you can afford the Ace Jets, get the Ace Jets. We're just not there yet in the bank account to get the Ace Jets. I'm used to filming shorts, so I chop my talking up. I need to quit doing that in this video at least. And I do that for editing purposes. I went to school for video work, so I pretty much film all my hobbies. And that's how this page came about. I have like 5 pages. I have one for my e-biking, I have one for my knives, I have one for my actual job, which is pottery, and I do that full time. Salter Pottery, S-A-L-T-E-R, pottery. You can see my work. But I film everything. And you know what? I film so many shorts that I'm just like short mode all the time. Shorts. This one's chill. We'll do some knife throwing. Slow it down just a hair. Really kind of enjoy the day. With shorts, you're like thinking about the shot. At least I am. If you want to make a good short, you want it to be, if you're starting a page, I've found 15-second videos. Once you get past 30 seconds, it better be interesting. You know, that's my advice there. Because people ain't got attention spans. So TikTok, once you can monetize, it's $1 per, roughly $1 per verified watch views. And on shorts, and it has to be a minute long. And that's tricky. That's what I do on my pottery page, and it's harder to get a video to pop viral, because the best videos that are viral, that like to go viral, there's viral over a minute videos clearly, but the payout's better on the minute videos. You don't get any pay on the anyways, this isn't even about knife throwing. I'm getting into social media talk. Started this page, you know, okay, here's the background. I got into knife throwing. I got these knives. I threw them for like a month, maybe, and then I kind of quit. I just didn't keep at it. I don't know. Not because I didn't like it, because I didn't really understand like how to do a simple setup like the ratchet strap and the board. That was a big game changer. But I also, yeah, that was major. Like setting it up simple so I can literally throw anywhere. By the way, this is a safe area. There's no one in this back area, and it's like there's no one ever back here. There's some parking for the people going down that way, but no one's ever here, so I am being safe, guys. I'm enjoying picking up the Bo McNees. Yeah, let's bring back memories. Anyways, I started throwing again this year, 44 days ago. This is day 44. I think it's day 44, pretty sure. I'll put it in the caption. But day 44 of throwing daily. And guys, I miss still. You know, I mean, I think every knife thrower misses. You know, all the stuff you see on the internet. Took possibly many tries. Some people are really quick at getting trick shots. Oh! Let's go ahead and pick it up. All right. Let's throw this Glock 78. I gotta quit saying 78. I'm used to hearing video reviews for the 78. But the 81 is what I have. And the 81 is the same thing as the 78, except it has that ridge on the back. But best way to hold it in the palm, index finger, and the biggest thing I'm learning is releasing right here downward, canceling the spin. That's no spin. There's all sorts of people doing different techniques. Like some people, you know, they have their way, they're comfortable. I've been watching Danger a lot. Shout out Danger. I've been watching him a lot and learning a lot. And the live streams he does, He really talks through it in kind of this fashion, so he's a good one. And I'm also learning I need to warm up and not just start chunking blades like a bait. Like, once you figure out how to throw better, you throw harder. You can throw harder, especially no spin. You figure out how to like really whip that knife once you figure out the technique. Now, your first throws are gonna be really light, like that. You know, you're trying to figure out this motion. It's weird. It's like, someone described it as paint on, paint off, like that. That's a good example. It's kind of like painting a brush, except you're not, it's light. I think Ziggy said that. I think I heard that from Ziggy on the live stream. He's cool too. Like that. Shout out Ziggy. I think that's where I heard it for on the live stream with Danger. Right here. But it's not you're not pushing your hand down, it's being pushed down by the force of your hand going forward. Does that make sense? So you're not adding extra. There's an argument if it's a push or not. Anyways, I forgot that example. Yeah, paintbrush. No spin. Whoa, destroying. I need to wet the log. I do need to wet this log. It's coming apart. Military half spin. It's more so just, I think that's, yeah. Boo. Like I said, I got this knife yesterday and I'm figuring it out. I just like the fact that it's a Glock. That's what I like. Trying some quick draw. Probably about to wrap up the video. I'm gonna make some shorts. Just wanted to do a little long form content. There we go. How about one more for you guys? Quick draw. Oh, that's not good enough. Really need to tuck my shirt in. Okay. And I loosen it up on this thing. It's not locked in. It's a lot. Maybe I should practice that, but all right. Not bad. All right, guys. Hope that was fun. Catch me in the next one. Day 44 done. I'm gonna throw a little bit more.